What's up, gang? What's the deal? I like this hourly flip, this bullish hourly flip that we just had here. So it's already five pips kind of gone here. Well, let's do a breakdown. Let's not rush into this, but it's a nice hourly flip. There's a gap to fill. There's a range to fill up. I want to see what this 4 hour looks like. We might come down, flip bearish on the 4 hour. That would be wild. It's a nice resistance area that it's bounced off previously. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some closures here. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Oh wait, hold on. We got people in the Zoom. What's up, bro? Right now, just now. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical of that just because where we rejected seems to be a stronger level than where this hourly bottom wick is. Like if we look at this level across here on the hourly, right? So where we've just rejected, it's pretty heavy. It seems to me like this area is stronger over here, running across the board, than just this. Now we might still come up, but I think we would need to bounce off something heavier. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we might need to come back down, retest the lows. Maybe we just continue driving as that's the 4 hour flip happening right now. Okay, it's coming down to flip again. Zoom door. Gotcha on the Zoom door. Gang, hold on a second. My niece is supposed to come by. I printed her term paper for her because she ran out of ink. Oh, that's not her. Never mind. Thought that was her calling me. Yeah, when that happens, I'll just have to step outside for a minute. Alright, let's see what we got going on. It's a nice hourly level over there. Yeah, it's get really interesting. The issue is, so we've had really no wicks on closures here, right? On the last two 30-minute candles, no top wick on this bullish closure, no bottom wick on this previous closure. You keep thinking it's going to come back the other way, right? But we'll see, because this is the 4 hour that just flipped, and maybe we continue down, and if it's a heavy push down, we might have sells on the beginning of the next 4 hour. We'll see. Just gotta be patient here. We also never filled this gap. Maybe we reject, maybe we come down here and bounce up bullish. I think here's the thing though. I think if we're able to tap 2731, highly likely we continue down. But if we're able to tap it and flip on the same candle, on the off chance that that does happen, we'll have buys on the break of the highs. There's a lot of room here. There's a lot of range. It's 40 pips of range to fill the wick. Zoom not connecting me. It's something with your Zoom. Everyone's in here and you have access. Like otherwise you wouldn't have access to the YouTube here. Right there, I see you. I'm admitting you. So my job's done right now. It's just it's up to your connection. Are you in? There you go, you're in. What are you saying? You're in. Oh, I'm now in. Yeah, boy. You in now. We in it like a room full of strippers. We in it. More people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, look on the 4 hour, just tap this area perfectly and back down. How cute. Just wondering if I was here at 7:30, would I have taken this? And I don't think I would have. Because once I would have seen that 15 close, I think I would have closed the position. So. Damn, Trump packed out the garden. It was like 20,000 people standing outside Madison Square Garden. That's crazy. Yeah, gang, I went to vote. I voted. Early voting. Took my kids with me too. Went Saturday, went yesterday. Yesterday morning. Excuse me, gang. Yeah, we're missing a few people. The mechanic's not here. Eddie's gone. I think Eddie and mechanic are on a date. They met up today, I think. They got a bromance going on. That's what it is. We got a little bromance. Kenny's not here either. Eddie on a family trip. Where? To an Orlando game? I think mechanic's on a family trip there too. Family trip. They scheming something. Eddie at Orlando with the... Oh, what a coincidence. Some shit going down. I know it. Something's going down. And it ain't just gold. All the gold's going down too. 5 close, no bottom wick. I don't know. 15 is closing here in 5 seconds. This could get interesting here. This 4 hours gonna flip back bullish, but look at this 15 top wick now. Yeah, I don't know. I would really love to have taken this top wick, but jeez, if this is the 1 hour bottom wick here to flip bullish, it's got a lot of room to drive up, and the previous 30-minute doesn't have a bottom wick here, right? So if this closes doji or back bullish, I wouldn't be surprised. I think I would rather wait for this 30 to close, because at that point the previous 30 doesn't have a bottom wick, but this one might leave one. Then any break of this low would make sense. 1393. Yeah, let's see how the 30 plays out here. This might push up. Bullish range to fill, right? You know, if we break the hourly highs here, if this hourly flips bullish, we will take buys here on the hourly bullish flip if this happens. Which means the previous 15 would have to break, this 15 would have to break the previous 15 high. But if this 30 closes bearish here, without rejecting right now, it's going to get a little tough. It would make sense right now because the previous 30 doesn't have a bottom wick, so this flips bullish, breaks highs. That's also the 1 hour. That makes sense to hold support, and the 1 hour driving up to fill the wick. And we have a gap that hasn't been filled yet, and we would be coming back up there. But 30 closes bearish. We have a bottom wick, and if we continue driving up, probably a top wick for the next 30 until we make a bottom wick. So let's see if this can start coming up heavily here. If it does, I'll just manually execute once we start breaking highs here. But just be ready for it, you know, because this can happen. Ideally before the 30 close. Ideally this 15 just starts coming up. Getting up there. You know what? Let's set a buy stop on the break of the 1 hour high. It's going to be, I'll tell you right now. I'm going to account for 2 pips of spread. So 2736.56. I'm going to put it right here. Now, we are likelier to not get activated and still come down on the off chance that we do break this high, right? We're likelier not to break this high, but on the off chance that we do, we'll be activated to come up, and that will be on the higher time frame. An hourly bullish push, also the 4-hour coming up. 30, rebreak of the highs, previous candle, note bottom wick. So 15 breaking the previous candle high. But it's got to happen on this 30 candle. You have 9 minutes. If it doesn't happen here and the 30 closes bearish, we'll delete and reevaluate. So if we were to reject, I think this is the area really to likely do it. 37.5 areas. Based on the 5-minute here. We're roughly about 10 pips away from activating. Yeah, this would make a lot of sense based on that 30. Getting close here. Almost. We've kind of retested the low with this. Remember, that's a 40 pip range, right? This is a 40 pip range here on the hourly candle, this top wick. We're just trying to get 10-15 pips. We don't need 100% of the range. closed bullish. You have 4 minutes, 4:20 actually. Wow, 4:20 left on this 30-minute candle. This 30 closes bearish. We will delete. Yeah, got so close. Remember we said the 15 must break the previous 15 high. Doesn't do that. Not in there. And we also, like I said, account for spread here because you want the price to actually break. You don't want it to be activated with spread. What I said, this is if we were going to reject, this would be the area here, this 5 level across. And that's kind of what it did for now. Thing about this 30 is if we flip on this 30, the previous 30 indicated no range down. If we flip on the next 30, this current 30 is leaving this range, right? So it's not going to be the same as having a previous candle no bottom wick. That would have been an extra confirmation with our bullish hourly flip. He thinks spyware is at the Zoom door. I don't even know what the fuck that is. There's nobody at the door. I'll tell you that much. What the hell's spyware? Yeah, Trump ain't winning New York, but I admire his effort. Alright, gang, yeah, delete the stops. Not gonna get activated here. Delete the buy stops. Hey kiddo. Takis for night. Alright. Yeah, we heard you're at the game. We heard stories about you, bro. We know. Yeah, I'd love to have a top wick sell here. But man, I'm with this hourly. I don't know about it. These are telling me different stories. Babe, can you turn it down, please? It's too loud. All right, yeah. Hold on a second, gang. I gotta get my kids some chips. Go to your bed. Go to your room. Go to your bed. All right, fine, Takis. Kaya. God damn, these are spicy. This shit. I don't know why I do that shit to myself. We miss you, bro. Where you at? Come back. Forget the game. Not important. So the hourly is reflipped bullish. This is so bad. We wanted this on the previous candle. This was our buy stops. But this just really sucks on the 30, right? This could any moment. Previous 30 closed bearish. Range to fill. Didn't really hold anything, right? This can flip bearish at any time. But makes a lot more sense here on the hourly. Yeah, we're either waiting on a 4-hour close or this 30 is going to have to come back down and flip, grab a bottom wick, and then re-break the high. I'm not taking this break of the hourly high. Definitely not. Bullish candle though. Bullish 4-hour. Anyone have buys off market open? This wasn't bad either. This was what time? This 15 flip. 6:45. Yeah, 60 pips. Not bad. Yeah, I'm still in. Have a runner. Let me guess. Your entry was this bottom wick right here. Somewhere. This came up, closed bullish, left the top wick. It came down. You probably entered right here. I mean, if it was me, or I would have been in somewhere right here. Somewhere in on this wick. Probably 2733.2. 2732.3. 33.2, 32.3. Oh yeah, yo, you had a no. I wouldn't have been down here. I would have kind of waited for it to pull up, but shit, that's a good entry. That's a good entry, bro. Look at this 30. The hourly flip, but never rebroke highs. Now the 30's rebreaking the lows. I would rather have this 4-hour close heavily bullish up here than this kind of doji. And every time frame is telling a different story. The 1, the 30, 2, the 4. Alright, 2 is bearish, the 4 is bullish, the 1 hour is bearish, creating a bottom wick, the 30's a bullish candle, creating a top wick right now, maybe the flip bearish. Hold on a second. Wow, I'm wondering why would this not come down now, right? 22 minutes. It's got some room to the bottom of the range. What is this 4-hour? Look, 4 hours flip bearish. Yeah, it makes sense here. Bottom of this slow. I don't want to be in this early. This can pull back up, man. It makes so much sense, but this freaking hourly. Yeah, I think if the 4-hour gives us the closure, let's hope at this point that it just breaks down heavy. Would it make sense for it to come back up bullish at this point? You don't think so? It just broke that previous candle low right on the 15. Wouldn't make sense for it to come back up bullish here. How much time we got? 27:32. 5 minutes for the 15. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell. Should have gotten maybe a few pips earlier. But I'm looking to see if we can tap the bottom of the range. With the 4-hour re-breaking the lows. Kind of mid-candle, so expect a reaction here. Right, expect a little bit of play because we're kind of mid-candle. With a level to the left. But overall, I'm going to expect this to come down to the bottom of the range. Give us something. I think we could have gotten in right here, but it kind of moved by the time I looked through all my time frames on the broker. Kind of moved a bit. Yeah, what would that have been? That would have been, yeah, that would have been a much better entry on the break. It's about 6 pips, so we would have been about 9-10 pips. I think with spread, maybe 8. Yeah, 10 with spread, maybe 8. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take another sell right here. Right where we are. Just took another sell. Just made sense there. Had no top wick. Close below the range here. Yeah, if we close bullish on the 4 hour, that's when I'll close positions. Or if this hourly flips. But for now, I think this was a heavy rejection. We would have to retest the lows. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Thank you. My bad. My bad. I said 15 closed bearish and 15 closed below the most recent. So you would figure 15 has to make a top wick before coming down. So that's what I would be looking at right now. But if, can we delete that? Yeah, delete all that muted stuff. There's 14 minutes left on the hourly. It's printing bearish, and the 15 closed bearish below the most recent. The 5 has found support. So we'll see. We'll see if the 5 or the 15 in the hourly wins. I don't know. That's the closure you want. If we were in there before the candle closed, that's the closure we want. But we do come up off this area. Got a top wick on the 15. I'll take another position right here. Just add it to my position right as we started flipping. Right here. Looking to fill the wick to the left. Made a top wick. We closed below the range. We closed below the most recent. We left the bottom wick in the shape of a range. Created a top wick. I know, you expect the fill of this range to the left. Because why would it close below the most recent? Then why would it create that top wick and then continue and then re-break the low, right? I don't know. $10 minutes here to find out. Gang, can you give me a second? I gotta run outside. My niece is outside. Hold on a sec. Where's my paper? I'll be quick. Yeah. I'm fucking winded. I just ran across the entire block. You know, one of those quick bathroom trips when you know you're in a position. That was basically it, except it wasn't the bathroom. It was me trying to run down my niece. So typically we don't see positions taken at the same spot, very rarely, but it just made sense. It's set up multiple times here. That's why I have this position in that spot, because I would have taken that position there anyway as it started reflipping bearish. I don't understand. It rebroke the low. The 15 rebroke the low. And came back up. What are you doing? Wow. I don't know. We got 6 minutes here, gang, but it's tried 3 or 4 times to break that low. Keeps popping up. I don't get it. This is key. These 5 minutes are key. We need this 1 hour to close bearish. 5 minutes is a lot of time. Especially the way it's moving right now. But we broke the low, rebroke the low, and rebroke the low on like 3 candles. Broke the low on that 15. I think next time you tap that low, you're going to have to come down here. This fucking thing. Four minutes. Attempt number 5. Attempt number 5. Can we re-break the low? Once again. Psh. Yo, WTF. Yeah, I saw profits, but I'm looking for a re-break at a low. Like this was like 5 or 6 times. This is crazy. Yeah, New York session, this just the New York session, there's just volume to bring this through. Typically. This is just annoying. Attempt number 6. Right? Can we re-break the low? Hey, turn it down, please. Can you turn it down, please? Thank you. Yeah. Go back to it. Is it good? Is it good? Wow, Jesus fucking. No, not you. Sorry. Cheese and rice, baby. Cheese and rice. Do me a favor. Close the door to my office, please. I don't know what that was, gang. I don't know what's going on here. We got 1 minute for this hourly to close. And the spreads are at 5. The spreads are at 8. Get the hell. The price, I'm down, but the price is in profit. This can't be serious. You guys cannot be serious right now. I was up like 15 pips, but because of spread per position, I'm down like 20. Because it's 30 seconds for this hourly to close. What's up with the spread? Yo, get me chat. I'm gonna close right here at 10 pips in profit. My spread is wildin'. I just closed full. I'll tell you what the total closures came out to. Jay can do it for you guys. 1, 2, 2, 3. Yo, what the hell is going on? Chat, right here, I'm still drawdown. Wow. China, whatever it is, I would be out here. I closed at like 6 pips, 8 pips. Yo. So we were up 1, 2, 6 positions. 6 positions. Up 8 pips. On the best position and up 3 pips on the worst position. And I was still in negative because my spread was at 8. My spread right now is at 6, jumping between 6 and 10. I don't know what's going on. I never see spread jumping like this, but when it starts jumping like this, that's volume. Last trade on stream, you won a total of 4.6 pips. That's crazy. I was up like a good 20 something. Did your guys spread jump? That's disgusting. I've seen this shit happen on news, right? I've never seen on a Sunday spread jump to 8, 10, and it's not market open. No, I have a raw account. I'm supposed to have normal spread, like 1.5 to 2 pip spread. Yours at 10 now? No, my spread right now is at 7. Yeah, no need to be. It was at 2 when we entered the position. It was 1.8. Think about it. We lost, well, for me personally, even if it wasn't, let's say it 5 pips a spread, that's 5 pips in 6 positions. That's 30 pips. Check your Discord. Who sent me a message? Yeah, just bought the membership for Wix's table. Can't join the stream. Also can't see the Zoom. You're supposed to connect your Discord to the YouTube. Or your YouTube to the Discord. Connect your YouTube to the Discord and it'll automatically give you access. No, that was pretty crazy for spread. We had the right idea, but right, the 15 made sense. It closed below the most. Yeah, we made a bottom wick here first. Came up. We just needed a top wick. We said we need a top wick if we're gonna come down. It broke the lows like 5 times. Spread jumped to fucking 10, and now it's coming down. Yeah, 4.6. I think we're gonna call that a break even. I think anything under 5 pips, so a 5 pip win or loss, anything under 5 pips, we'll just call break even. Although we have losses in the L column at like -3 pips. I'll put that down as a B. Yeah, if the spread didn't jump like that, we're probably in there. Actually, no, I'm lying because as soon as that 15 closed with no bottom wick, I'm closing. So we'd probably be in there until the close. It's about 10 pips. Yeah, I think once I would have seen this closure, if I'm being realistic, I probably would have closed on the spot right there. You waited for the close? Yeah, but the spread was still at like 7 or 8. Right now my spread's at 3.5. It's coming down slowly. 2.8, 2.5, 1.8, 2.5. Yeah, this is where my spread is usually between like 1.8 and 3. 1.5 and 3. I gotta talk. I don't know. I gotta talk to the mods. Did your payment go through on WAP? Or you didn't go through WAP, you went through YouTube, right? Wait, so you do have access because you wouldn't be able to be... Wait, is he in the YouTube here? Hold on, let me... Tis... Restart everything, bro. Refresh or restart everything. Well, what am I saying? I'm talking to him. He's on Discord. Hold on. Yeah, and if you're looking for buys here, like this gets tough too because it doesn't have to flip here. It doesn't need a top wick. We do not need a top wick here. The chance of it coming up for a top wick is highly likely because of no bottom wick there on the closure. But on the higher time frame, this 4 hour doesn't need a top wick after that rejection. We can just continue down. So it's gonna have to set up here on the smaller time frame. It's gonna have to close here heavily bearish. Like if it could come down and leave a bottom wick, we don't have to flip here on the 4 as long as the 30 and the 15 come up for a top wick and flip bearish now. Right? Because the closure here is closure outside this range. Closure outside the range indicates volume. So we didn't have that before. And before we were in this range. Now that we're going to close outside. Well, if we do close outside. Right? Anywhere below 2731.6. We'll look to finish the range down. Mateus, why can't he enter? I really don't know. I don't know why he can't enter. I gotta check. Hold on. Oh, no, Mateus, I see the problem. Okay. He didn't sign up for Wix's table. He signed up for the clubhouse. Yeah, I knew that was the issue. W trade either way, thought process correct? Yeah. But we're gonna put that down in the record as a break even. Break even 93. It's not really a win. 4 pips is not a win. It's not really a loss. It's more of a break even. Jesus, this fucking thing drowned. This isn't a bad thing that it's pushing like this. This is not bad at all. Right? We have volume. We have direction. We just need, at this point, now we need an entry. It's created a low, right? It's driven to the bottom of the next range. At this point, once it creates a high, it should retest the low that it's made right now. Right, so let's see. 15 closing here in 4 minutes. If we can get a nice steep wick here, we're going to play the relationship of this 15 and next 15. So this 15 gives us a bottom wick and a range to fill. Next 15 gives us a top wick. We're going to have an entry to fill this range. 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have this attempt here a few times. So here's the thing: we're gonna have a chance at this a few times. This 15 is gonna close. We need a bottom wick here, and steep bottom wick. We need a pullback. If we don't have a steep bottom wick here on this 15, or if the next 15, instead of coming up for a top wick first, fills this wick and comes down first, we will be waiting on the 30. Okay, so we need two things: it's nice bottom wick here, top wick to start off the next candle. If that doesn't happen, we will look for the 30 closure, and we will look for the same exact thing. Tell Wix I'm at the Zoom door, but there's no, I gotta know who you are. There's nobody at the door. I know that was a while ago, but there's nobody with the name Spyware in the Zoom, so I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are on the Zooms. Okay. 30 seconds here. 27, 28. Look at that. Yeah. This is where we need a wick to. 2728.4. Okay. 10 seconds here. Twenty-seven, 28.4. A few more pips. 5 more pips. If it flips now, I mean, that's gonna be shitty. I'm gonna take a sell right here. So just took a sell right off that level. Maybe another chance at a pineapple here, 27.30, but that's about it. I'm closing full right here, gang. I just closed full at 11 pips, gang. All right? I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I'm on the phone. Sorry, gang. I gotta step outside. I just closed full. I'm in between you guys and my niece. She said I made a mistake on the printout. I gotta go back outside and fix whatever I got her. Congratulations. This was a perfect area for rejection for a top wick. We really got that perfectly. Congrats. So I think maybe I would still be in here, but I'm torn up in between places. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back in 5 minutes and we'll talk about it. We'll see if we get more positions. Give me a sec, gang. Hold on. Term paper calls. Okay. Well, I think we could have managed that much better. I think I should have been in there for a little bit longer. Once we saw that flip, maybe close half and let the other half run, right? We got a lot of volume. Yeah, I think a bit of an early closure on my part. Typically, right, I'll close half on the flip and then I'll close full on the fill of the wick, right? So that would be roughly 26 pips full here. Oh no, I'm sorry, that would have been 30 something, right? Yeah, do you guys typically hear me talk about it? Your number one advantage point is the flip, and number two is the fill of the wick. And that's what I usually do. I'll close half at the flip, and then full at the fill of the wick would have been about 32. My niece owes me 16 pips. I'm gonna call it, be like, yo, your term paper just fucking cost me $1,600. It's a $1,600 term paper, baby. But yeah. She better learn trading fast. Look at this, my kids. It's her nail. She bit her nail and she left it right next to my keyboard. It's not cool. The fuck? Why am I finding her nails here? Yeah, it's my oldest one. She was just playing Genshin Impact on the computer. I told her not to bite her nails, so she left me a piece of her nail right on the keyboard, right next to the keyboard. What a jerk. What a jerk. It's never boring with you? What does that mean? Like in real life it's never boring? Yeah, because I'm a fucking vibe. In real life, this, like, yo. In real life, it can get too much. But for a couple hours on stream, it's all good. It's all good. Last trade on stream, you won a total of 18.9 pips. This brings your total on stream today to 23.5 pips. That's a W. Let's add the W to the record as well as the break even, right? So we added the break even already. Let's add the W. 261. That last trade was 19. Well, we got what we wanted. We got our W. And isn't it lovely how it works out every time you get a strong push like that, right? To play the relationship of these two candles, it just trading becomes very simple. People try to get ahead of the game by being in, right? By being in over here. Especially when you're new, you're like, oh, this is what I want to catch, right? No need. Because this is so much harder to predict. Right? It's much more of a guessing game than it is here. If you can just catch this every day, it's a little piece. It's not the move. This is the move. But if you can catch that piece every day, it's all you need, honestly. Like I can't make, like, it's pretty simple. Show up to the two high volume times in the market, right? 8 a.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. And just catch that little piece. It happens every day. It's gonna this is gonna happen tomorrow for New York session. Almost 90% guaranteed. You know, I'm 90% certain this is gonna happen tomorrow. Whether in a bullish form or in a bearish form, it's gonna happen tomorrow during New York session. And we will trade it. And we will get that entry. You mean 9 a.m., 9 p.m.? No, I mean 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. The market moved right now, but show up at 8 because those are the two most important times for your time frame. So the highest time frame, the highest volume time frame historically is the New York 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. So 8 to 10 a.m., those 2 hours are historically the most volume you'll see in gold during the day. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's 2 hours. So the 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. candle, and the same thing for the evening, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. candles. So I don't want you to learn the 9 a.m., 9 p.m. candle. I want you to learn the relationship between the 8 a.m. and the 9 a.m. candle. The trade's probably going to be on the 9 a.m., but the relationship of those two candles is what's key. You lock in on those two candles, you're going to have a much easier time. You show up for those two candles every single day, you're going to have a much easier time. Your Zoom's Organs iPhone. Oh, I see. It's not Organs. It says Orion's. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we could have had all of this, right? But not with that closure. But with this closure, yeah, we get this. Anyway, let's get rid of this now. Congrats. Good Sunday session. First trade plus 460, second trade plus 18.9, 2 W's in my opinion. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just about to put it as a W because it did it did win and it is 5 pips. Do it. Now, I think I'm just going to leave it as BE, but I'll put it BE plus 5. Yeah, I think anything under 5 will just makes it simple. We'll go 5 under. That way for losses, right? We're at 2 or 3 pips, same thing. So remember how I said we might have the same thing on the 30? small difference between what happened on the 15 and on the 30 here. On the 15, it was our first time through this range. Right? We came down, we created a support, came up, we found a resistance, we filled a range. At this point, it's not just what the 30 looks like, but it's the fact of how it's going to get there. And we've kind of created this support here now on the 5 since then, right? So we've driven through the range. We've came down, came up, grabbed orders, filled the range, and now we've come back up, refilled the range the other way. You would probably need a steeper top wick than you got on the 15 in order to continue down further. Otherwise, I think you might see this area tapped, right? Even if it does create a top wick, right? And then starts breaking down, highly likely now that if this 15 closes bullish, that the next candle will do something like this. So it's a bit of a different game here now on the 30 because you've come down and did that. If we never came down on the 15 and did that on the 30, great. So your probability going to come down comes down a bit. The probability lowers, but you are still likelier to come down and create bottom wicks than just drive up here, right? The market's not going to move in a straight line, as we always talk about it. So chances of you just getting this are very low. You are likely to create a top wick and come down. The issue now would be, where would that top wick be? Since the 15 rejected here, you're probably going to look for a top wick on a 30 to at least these areas, right? Or if the 15 closes bearish actually here in 20 seconds, and I thought it was going to close bullish, but if it closes bearish, you don't want the break of the 15 high. If it closes bearish, if it closed bullish, you want the break of the 15 high to grab more orders. If it closes bearish here, you don't want this high to break, because then you're changing structure on the 15, right? You want this high to be maintained, and the next resistance where you could reject off with that high being maintained would be this level right here, right? Oh, that closed doji. That's a bit difficult. You still want to hold, right? So this is what you want the candle to look like. You want to hold this high. It's kind of a doji candle. Maybe might as well be bearish, right? When we see doji candles, you kind of block them out. I go based on the previous candle because nothing happened here. So this is kind of what it looks like, right? This is what it really is. So you still want a top wick, but you can't disregard that doji candle high or low right here. Oops. This still matters. The highs and lows matter, which means you don't want price to break this high. You want it to come up, create a top wick, but you don't want a high to be broken because you're breaking structure on the 15 at that point. Yeah, we just showed this, right? Roughly this area to be tapped to flip bullish. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Like the stream, gang, and subscribe. Well, this isn't a public stream. I think everyone here is already a liker and subscriber, and if you're here, you got to be in the Signal channel, or so. Yeah, these are subscribers. You got to do that tomorrow in the New York session. The public session, yeah. 30 closed, and honestly, there doesn't look like much for this 30. It's probably going to be an hourly closure. No, true, my bad. Gang, yeah, I got this J here. I honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably not taking any more trades tonight. I want to keep it an 8 to 10 session, and the only trade I possibly see would be either right now off this top wick because it's coming up here, which I wouldn't take. I would probably wait on the hourly here, and if I'm waiting on the hourly, that's 10 p.m. on Sunday. I'd rather just wait for New York high volume and put myself in a better position to succeed. Because we took that trade right in the peak, right? The market came down here 9 p.m. 9:15. We had an entry that's peak, but if we're waiting to 10, yeah, it'll probably still move. Of course, it's going to be moving all night, but I think we got the highest probability trade today, and we're gonna look to continue tomorrow for New York session. Let's see if we have any news tomorrow. Bank holiday, NZD, Sunday. Yo, ain't shit. This is it. This is all we got tomorrow. Election is next week. Japan unemployment rate. We don't give a shit. So we got jolts. Consumer confidence and jolts on Tuesday. That's at 10 a.m. Might be a long stream on Tuesday. Hopefully we get out before the news. Hopefully we get a trade before the news, but yeah. Looks like at least till 11 on Tuesday. I think we'll be here 8 till 11 a.m. God, Tuesday is such a busy day for me. What was that? You're out? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here right now too. Not much going on. This will be interesting to see where this rejects, but gang, thank you so much for coming through tonight. Congrats to everybody that took positions with us. W's. Appreciate it. I will be here. Hold on. You know what? Let's do this. Can you guys spam some dubs for a second? Let's check this out. Perfect. Got a little add-in for the signal channel. Got a little add-in for the live streams. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Look at this rejection here. Chance number 2 on the 30, huh? That would have been good. Yeah, logically it has to retest the lows. I don't like the fact that it broke the previous 15. Not too happy with that. Because that's a small break of structure there. But on the higher time frame, it just makes sense there. On the 30, on the 1, yeah. That's awesome. All right, gang. Let's call it a session. W session tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. All right. We'll have ourselves a lovely session. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys mañana. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good night. Stay safe. Night, 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 night. Do 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 do. That's my theme music. That plays in my head all day, every day. Do 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 do. Good night, everybody. W's.